Hey there, welcome to rmohiolaw.com. It's Alicia and Richard here. And we just wanted to jump on here today to do kind of a quick overview of an upcoming guest series that we're going to be having on your website's blog. We're going to blast that all out on your social media pages. So Richard is here today just simply to tell me, who's going to be joining you during this guest series. They're all going to be doing their own individual videos, which will be really nice to have them discuss their topics. But who are you joined with? Where are they from? And give us a little bit of an idea of what they'll be talking about.
Well, thank you, Alicia. It is an exciting opportunity to have some guests that come onto the website and shoot some videos with us that we're going to do in this guest series. So our first guest is going to be Julie Skinner from Bush Funeral Homes, and she's going to talk about the importance of pre-arrangement and all the benefits of pre-arrangement, even in traditional estate planning, to take the business side out of a very tragic day by planning ahead can take a lot of the emotion out of it, but also how it plays into a Medicaid spend down plan. So she's a delightful friend, and I think everyone will enjoy the message that she has. The next one is going to be Mark Molnar, who runs a company, Senior Care Authority, and he has a senior placement, so they can help with identifying home care or assisted living. But what makes his company and his wife's company, Mary, very wonderful, and it's an interesting addition to it, they can provide assistance in conflict. So often when people are placing their loved ones, there's a lot of uncertainty. When there's uncertainty, there can be conflict, and they help the families work through that. They have a senior advocacy group. One of the things I just was thinking about, and I don't know if we'll have enough time to talk about it in this video, but they just added a driving program. So when you've got to take the parents away from your parents, that's a hard thing to do, taking away that independence. But they just added a new division onto their company that can help with that. The next guest is going to be Anthony Coleman. He has a company called Care Patrol that he runs with his wife, Angela. And that's been a wonderful friend and colleague to work along with. He likewise has a placement company. So Care Patrol will help the families go through the chaos of deciding which is the right community for my loved one. There's a lot of confusion. They take away a lot of the work because he's very familiar, remarkably familiar with all the different communities. And he'll help families identify which is going to be the right placement. It's going to be this home care company, this assisted living, or independent living. So they'll work the family through all those stressors. And then, speaking of independent assisted living, our fourth guest is going to be Caroline James of Independence Village of Avon Lake, and she's going to talk about the benefits of senior living and considering independent living and senior living. You get rid of some of the misunderstandings. The fact that if I'm independent living, do I still get meals? Are they going to help me get around, transportation? But also, one of the things I see in my practice is just that importance of considering that as early as possible, because nobody wants to go to a nursing home. We always want to avoid it. We want to keep as much independence, least restrictive environment. But by looking at something like an independent or assisted living community, I believe it's one of the best ways to avoid the nursing home placement. You're gonna have this protective environment that any of these assisted livings or independent livings are going to provide. Kind of watch over your loved one, make sure they're staying healthy, getting those proper meals, proper physical therapies, all these different things to avoid the nursing home. But just a wonderful option. We live in a great time with this explosion of senior communities, and I encourage people to start to utilize those. So it'll be a wonderful opportunity to work with these four people that have far more knowledge in their area of expertise than I have, and that's why we work with them. It's nice to be able to hand them people off and make sure they're being cared for by some wonderful professionals. So I really look forward to doing this series. To educate families even more on the additional care services that are out there besides just the elder care services we provide at Richard Myers and Associates.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much for just kind of giving us that rundown. You and I have discussed, this guest series for a little while now, and we found it important because it's really great for families and, people that you're working with to be able to hear it from the professionals working in those environments. So again, thank you. And thank you for watching. If you're interested in learning more, make sure you're staying tuned for these guest videos that are going to be coming up soon. And Richard and his team are always there for you as well. So if you need them, make sure you reach out. Thank you.